Hello everyone, it's time for another Scribbles Battle Report. Today we have an 1850 game with my Grey Knights, my updated Grey Knights, versus some Drop Pod Space Wolfie action. Let's see here. Today we have a Librarian with a Mastercraft Nemesis Force Sword, a Storm Bolter, a Teleport Homer, Digital Weapons, and Sanctuary, Shrouding, Summoning, and Warp Rift. With him we have 10 Terminators with a Brotherhood banner, 6 Halberds, and 2 Demon Hammers. Well, 7 Halberds, 2 Demon Hammers, and a Brotherhood banner. There we go. We have 5 Purifiers with 2 Psy Cannons and a Rhino. 5 Purifiers, 2 Psy Cannons, and a Rhino. 5 Grey Knight Strike Squad with a Psy Cannon and a Rhino. Same deal, and a Rhino. And 5 Purifiers with 2 Incinerators, no Rhino. And we also have 3 Cyphelman Dreads, as the internet likes to call them. Alright, we're coming back with the Space Wolves list right here in a minute. Alright everyone, here we are with the Space Wolves list. We got a Nishala Stormcaller coming in. We've got 8 Grey Hunters with a Melt-A-Gun and a Drop Pod. 9 Grey Hunters, Melt-A-Gun, Drop Pod. 3 squads of 6 Long Fangs with 5 missile launchers. 9 Grey Hunters, Melt-A-Gun, Drop Pod. 9 Grey Hunters, Melt-A-Gun, Drop Pod. Dreadnought with Multi-Melter, Heavy Flamer, and Power Fist, Drop Pod. Same deal. And then we also have 3 Wolf Guard, which are going to be attached to separate squads. Alright, we'll be rolling for first turn and deploying here in a minute. See you then. Alright everyone, we rolled for first turn. The Space Wolves won, so they will be going first. They have chosen to deploy 3 squads of Long Fangs. Everything else will be dropping in. My deployment, everyone, that's the end of Grey Knight deployment. We have my squad of 10 Terminators right there, blocking off my 4 Rhinos with Strike Squad in here and in here. These 2 are carrying the Purifiers with Psy Cannons, 3 Cyphelman Dreads, and my Incinerator guys. Alright, and to roll for seize the initiative, I'll be using the magical pink dice here. So let's see what we get. There's a 5. That is not enough. Space Wolves will be going first, and we'll see you at the end of 1. That was the end of turn 1. He dropped Pod and Najal and Company in right there, passed his dangerous terrain check. Dropped a Dreadnought in right there, passed his dangerous terrain check. Dropped a Dreadnought back there. His shooting phase, they shot at the Black Rhino and shook it. Him shot at the Pink Rhino. I passed both my cover saves. He failed his Jaws of the Bold Wolf, and everyone else was outside of rapid fire range. Alright, that was the end of Space Wolves turn 1. Grey Knight turn 1 coming right on. That was the end of Grey Knight turn 1. I passed my Fortitude and both my Warp Quakes, but they were all blocked by Najal. I moved these guys a little bit, shot at them, did nothing. He shot at that Dreadnought, weapon destroyed and stunned it. Right after he shot at it and shook it. He shot at that one and stunned it. They shot at that one and wrecked it. He shot at that Drop Pod, did nothing. He shot at those Long Fangs and killed the Sergeant. Alright. Space Wolves turn 2, coming right up. That was the end of Space Wolves turn 2. Nobody came in this turn. Rolled 2s and 3s for entry. Najal and squad moved forward. He tried to Jaws of the World Wolf again and failed because Reinforced Aegis is a bitch. He shot at this squad of Grey Knights and failed. They shot at their Rhino and exploded it, causing 1 Purifier casualty, and that's it. And that's about all that happened. They tried to shoot at my Far Grey Rhino, and we're out of range. Alright, Grey Knight turn 2. Alright guys, that's the end of Grey Knight turn 2. I officially did not get any of my psychic powers again. These guys moved out of the crater and back that way. He moved 6 inches out that way. These guys moved 6 inches across this way. Shot at them, inflicted 1 casualty. He shot at them, inflicted 1 casualty. He shot at them, inflicted no casualties. He shot at that purple Dreadnought and shook it. He shot at that purple Dreadnought and weapon destroyed it. So now it is a walking bunker, essentially. He shot at that Drop Pod and weapon destroyed it. That's all she wrote for Grey Knight turn 2, Space Wolves turn 3. That was the end of Space Wolves turn 3. You got a 10-man squad in right there, a 10-man squad in right there. They all shot at the Terminators, killing 2. They shot at the Rhino and missed. Over there, they shot at this Rhino and immobilized it. They shot at the Terminators, killed 2. They shot at the Terminators, killed 2. They shot at the Terminators, killed 1. They passed their morale check and then assaulted in. I got Hammerhand, but I did not get Might of Titans. I killed 6 models. He killed 2 back, but he passed his leadership check and stuck in. His Howling Cyclone did nothing because my Purifiers are fearless and they passed their morale check. Alright, that's the end of Space Wolves turn 3. Grey Knight turn 3 coming right up. That was the end of Grey Knight turn 4, or turn 3, sorry. Those Purifiers jumped in there and mopped up with the Librarian and company. That Dreadnought shot at that drop pod, exploded it, killing 1 Grey Knight and 2 Space Wolves in the process. That one shot at that one and wrecked it. And this one shot over there and did nothing. He shot over there, wrecked the Dreadnought. All 3 of these squads disembarked from their respective rhinos and came up and mauled that squad. Alright, that's the end of Grey Knight turn 3, Space Wolves turn 4, coming right up. Right, that was the end of Space Wolves turn 4, the squad that was right there, ran around there, shot their meltagun into that, immobilized it. They shot their 3 missile launchers into this and weapon destroyed it. His last squad came down right here, shot rapid fired a bunch of bolters and a meltagun into my Terminator squad here, and my Librarian failed on 2 1s. Good job, champ. They shot under the Terminators and failed to wound. Alright. That was the end of Space Wolves turn 4, Grey Knight turn 4. Everyone, that was the end of Grey Knight's turn 4. Let's see here, I moved everyone up over there. They got back in that tank, it popped smoke. This one also popped smoke. This one rolled for Rhino repair and pass, so it's no longer immobilized. That one failed. Let me see here. He shot at that drop pod, did nothing. Or no, that one was already dead, never mind. He shot at that drop pod, did nothing. He shot at that drop pod, exploded it, killing 2. Those 2 shot at that one and did nothing. All these guys shot into them, inflicted 6 casualties. They failed their morale check and ran. Unfortunately, they were too far away for me to assault, which means that they will probably regroup this turn. Alright, that was the end of Grey Knight's turn 4. Space Wolves turn 5 coming up. Everyone, that was the end of Space Wolves turn 5. Those guys regrouped and moved to a grand total of about 5-6 inches. Shot at them, killed the Knight of the Flame and the one dude, the last dude, leaving the 2 incinerators. Then them and this drop pod shot at my Terminators and finally killed them to the man. Over here we went back into the assault phase and I killed this Wolf Guard before he got to swing. And those guys over there shot at this Rhino and I passed my cover save. Alright, Grey Knight turn 5. Alright guys, that was the end of Grey Knight turn 5. These guys moved forward 6 inches and incinerated that squad, melted it to death. He shot at that drop pod, he passed his cover save. He shot at that one, pinned twice and wrecked it. Those 2 shot at those long fangs, they are no longer there. That one shot at that drop pod and weapon destroyed it. Alright, that's the end of turn 5. Roll to see if it goes on. 3+ game goes on. As a 2, game is over. We're going to count up kill points, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back with the kill points. Looks like Grey Knights have won 12 kill points to the Space Wolves 3. This is Scribble signing out. We'll see you next time.